a world is changed.
Well, no shit, Ray. You know why?
Why?
Because it's the first episode of our second season. Or a show.
Which is called...
What is it?
Recipe
for
Disaster. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello, Pat.
I forgot what you looked like.
It's been fucking eons by now, and I have forgotten all about myself, you, RuneScape, the world.
The taste of food.
The taste of food. Laughter. Happiness.
The sense of wind on your face.
Yeah, because I've been just cooped up in my hole and doing just fucking hobby things, you know. So yeah, I am still Trey, I think.
I'm Pat. Yes, this is really professional. Carries on. Wow.
Well, it is after all our second season. We have done this shit for 10 episodes already, and as you guys and boys and girls can see, we have obtained experience in this podcast business and speaking in foreign tongues.
Yes, and I am so adept at introducing myself
same.
And yourself.
Every time, did not have to restart this podcast for like 10,000 times. So yeah, I did not. This was my first try, straight on, full send it. And here we are.
I think we are far compared to some of the times previously recorded in history.
In the sense of this podcast, or like in the sense general?
Of progress in general, really.
I'd say that the comfort levels have gone up at least a few points in the 10-point scale.
Because I've heard rumors of shit gone by and shit happening.
What do you mean, Pat?
Regarding you, Ray. Some would say even, could one call them announcements, maybe?
I'm not married, I think. I don't have any kids, I think.
I'm talking about real stuff, like the important stuff, right?
Oh, you mean like RuneScape stuff?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah. Those things. So you think we should get right into it without any further ado?
I'm not really sure. How can you segue into something so large? How can you...
I did get the fucking fishing pet. There it is, guys. I just fucking...
did.
I did it. I fucking did it. I know the cliffhanger from the last season was so epic, so riveting. I know you guys were on the edges of your fucking seats for the past like 10 years. And yes, it happened.
It did happen.
It did happen. But it doesn't fucking end there, apparently. When it rains, they say it pours.
And that was that was only a few days later, wasn't it? It wasn't that much.
I think it was a few days later. And the funny thing is that I got the fishing pet, the heron, like 2 days after we recorded the last episode.
Yep.
So even if I announced it to some friends who are also listeners, then the cliffhanger was surely fucked instantly. I mean, they had this whole idea of doing this big reveal, but whoopie-doo.
The whole world knew, right?
Jagex fucking fucked me instantly 2 days after he said, "Take your stupid pet. You have been talking about this for like the past 2 years. Please just take it and shut the fuck up."
It was one of the happiest phone calls I've ever had.
I fucking called everyone. I called you. I called my mom, all my friends. I fucking sent letters to the fucking UN, to Jagex, fucking everyone. It was such a
He was so pleased. And I was pleased too. Like, this is monumental.
But
didn't you post a thread with?
Onto Reddit as well for free internet points. Yeah, I posted a thread about loot from post 99 heron fishing.
So,
yeah,
take us through. What was the end total XP, and how much did you gain by the raw crumb ones?
I think the end XP was like 38 mil. So almost 3 and 99s. And the total tally of crown ones caught because I dropped like the first 20k or so, because in my hubris I thought I'm gonna get it soon anyway, so why even bank, you know? I think it was like 220k or so. So yeah, it was a bit of, no, even more. No, I'm fucking lying to you. 420k, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
And what do you estimate the worth? How much GP would that
I
be?
sold all the crown ones for like 1.56 mil or so.
Loaded. What did you do with the money?
I bought the Harrite fan braces, the best in slot ranged gloves, fan braces things.
This was
Just one thing I bought. Yeah, it's hella expensive. Yeah.
Is it a newer update? This is to supplement Barrows, because Barrows is like
It's post Barrows. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
from the next boss in the God Wars
aha.
dungeon.
Okay, so best in slot gloves.
Yeah. So that was a nice upgrade. Yeah.
That's insane when you spend that much on a single item. I would.
I mean, I didn't have anything else to spend it on. Like the next big upgrades would have been much more expensive. I already had the BOFA, so I mean, and I'm doing ranged content a lot these days. So I thought to myself, why not? You know.
Well, what do they give? Do they give a
Ranged attack bonus and the range strength also. So I
attack and strength both?
I think it actually gave me an extra max hit. So yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's really cool. Wow, it's really cool.
And then a few days later, I got the golem pet from mining, and then sometime later I got the phoenix, and then I got the Herbie, and then I got the Scurious pet, and yeah, it's just a fucking blast, you know.
Just stop.
Casual 5 pets.
Casual 5. The one that I know about was the Scurious, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, and I think you didn't know about the phoenix, the fire-making pet from the Winter's Hut.
Did you post it on our?
I don't think I did.
Okay, then that's news too.
Yeah.
Because a few days it was a few days later. He was at the Motherlode mine and
Casually
posted
chilling, playing Jackbox with my friends, and then I was mentally prepared to go like super dry again for like trillions and trillions of EXP, but I had to be there for like only like 500k XP or some shit. And
It's embarrassing. RNGs
yeah, it's sad, really.
throwing pets at you.
It's sad, really.
It's sad. Do you feel your accomplishments
I was really
are
looking forward
hollow?
to them mining pet
Said
grind.
no one ever.
That's true, yeah.
That is true.
And then the Phoenix took me well under rate as well. I think the rate was like 1 in 3,000 pulls.
Did you max your fire making at Wintertod?
Yes.
Uh,
It's a really nice minigame for that, yeah.
have you gotten any pets during your road to 99?
For woodcutting, rune crafting, thieving, and agility.
That's plenty.
So
That's plenty.
most I got luckily on my way to 99, but some of them eluded me for
Did they?
quite some experience
Did they now?
points, yeah.
Did they now?
Yeah. And yeah, the Phoenix, I didn't go too dry for like 1,000 KC at Winter's Hut. From which like 550 was already done from my 99 grind. It takes around 500 to 550 Winter's Hut kills to get 99 from 50.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the Scurious pet, I also got super spooned. Like the rate also is like 1 in 3,000, as most of the PVM pets are. I got that, I think, like under 1,000 KC, and the Turby is 1 in 6,500, and it took me like 70 to 100 or something to get it.
Wait, and Turby was what?
The farming hunter herblore pet that you hunt in the Mushroom Island place.
Fossil Island.
Yes.
But doesn't farming already have
You
tangle?
get hunter XP from it mostly. It's the hunter pet in that sense.
Oh, Tangleroot, with the one you can hunt with 80.
Farming. No, Tangleroot is the farming pet, the tree.
Yes. I'm thinking of
And
the
herbivore is
herbivore.
yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Herbivore is the pig.
Yes. Wait, so
Herb pig.
Farming essentially. Well, all right, yeah, hunter and herbivore. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I did my hunter on Herbie as well from
80, yes.
Yeah, and then I had like 4,500 kc, and I finished at like 7.2 or 3.
I mean,
yeah,
even if you're not an Ironman, it's still appealing to go for herbivore.
I mean, the herbs I got from it, there were nothing to scoff at. Yeah, like that's also was like a few mil here and there. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's yeah. So in general, I can be quite happy with the pet progress.
No shit. I am still dry. Like, obviously, my XP rate doesn't even compare to yours.
Yet.
But still, I would expect at least maybe half a pet, if not the whole. You could give me like a near or something.
I luckily haven't gotten any duplicate pets, which is nice. So.
Is that even... That's a thing?
Yeah.
Did not know. You can get...
I mean, you can't have a multiple of one pet out, but if you get the pet again, it says to you in the chat box that you have a feeling that something would have followed you.
That's cruel.
That is cruel.
Why did they even leave it in? That's pretty dark.
Luckily, I haven't seen that because I stopped my pet grind activities for that certain pet instantly as soon as I
That's merciless.
got it. Yeah.
That's wow. All right.
So yeah.
So that's big.
That's my life.
That's your life. That's 5 pets in what's it been? A month and something.
3 months, I guess. 2
What's
months.
the last episode? Was it 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's make it 2 then. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
5 pets in 2.
Yeah. And other than that, still been killing the phantom huspa here and there, and yeah.
So this is your next. You're still on the pet grind.
Yeah.
What do you have after the muspa?
I think after the muspa, probably Salra, the money snake, I think, and for skilling pets, now I'm doing the chinchampas.
This is your last skilling.
Yeah. If I manage to get it eventually, maybe, hopefully, I'd like to get it. Then my skilling pets log in the collection log would be green, yeah.
So that would be red chinchampas, I imagine, not black.
No. A wilderness. Oh, thank you. Yeah. The reds are like 1 in 96,000.
96,000. But
the pet chance to get it from...
Yeah. No, I'm thinking that in
reds.
terms of pets in general, you are nearing the end of your goal. I mean, you certainly have more pets than you have pets to acquire now.
No?
How many fucking pets
There's a lot of
there?
pets in RuneScape.
Are there?
Yeah. Most of them are PVM pets, though.
God damn.
PVM or like clue things. There's like a clue hound dog pet that you can get from like masters only, I think.
Alright.
And there's a lot of PVM pets. So basically every like boss out there
has a pet.
Yeah.
So it's really...
To greenlock the pet lock, that's gonna be a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I really thought that
No.
this would be it.
No.
So.
Sadly, no.
Uh-huh.
There's still a few to go.
Did the new bosses introduced with the latest expansion get a pet?
I think they added a hunter pet.
They added a hunter pet.
The green bird.
Mm-hmm. So you have 2 hunter pets essentially.
Yeah.
Herbivore and
3.
What's the third one?
Herbie, the Chinchompa, and
the Chinchompa.
bird.
Sure.
Yeah. But any PVM? Oh no, the Colosseum also has a pet.
Of course. You know, speaking of Colosseums and shit, like how much of however
Varlamore.
Yeah, have you experienced
Valorant.
so far? Yeah, Florence.
Not too much. I have almost finished the first introductory quest to it. That's my big goal.
You're speaking of Children of the Sun, or the one after?
The one that takes place actually on the
like you need to run around and get shit and get acquainted with the places. Yes.
But I've seen that the continent itself. I wanna try out the hunter thingy, the contracts or the rumors. I think it was called, because I can do the highest tier rumors. That's nice. And yeah,
Mr. Big Hunter levels.
Mr. almost twice the Hunter XP again, or something like that. Yeah.
Wait, just a side note. Before 80 Hunter, how did you get to 80? Was it entirely with birdhouse? Oh, but birdhouses?
Some of it, yeah.
Oh, but
here and there.
Mostly.
Mostly lizards, or the what's these synonym? That's some of them are called else something else.
Salamanders.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I did them in green, red, and then black sallies. Yeah. To 80, and then I went straight to Herbie. So no, like Chinchompa hunting like before.
Yeah. No, I guess I should be looking for additional means of XP, because for me it's been entirely birdhouses so far.
I mean, you wouldn't be slow. The first one who would have gotten like 90 plus hunter from solely from birdhouses.
Such a long time. It's a really long time. Farming is much more balanced in that sense.
But don't they reset every like hour?
Yeah, but you're not gonna, you do one and then...
Are you fucking non-tryhard pet?
I know that the Wikipedia essentially says that every minute you're not spending actively birdhousing is a minute lost with hunter XP that you can never regain.
If you don't do your herb and bird runs every single hour, Pat, why are you even playing this game?
Yeah, that's what I
That's how you're supposed to play it. You have to be max efficient every single tick.
Yes, in practice, however, I do a farm run and a birdhouse run in the beginning of my session, and this is
in the beginning of your week, and then you
fuck off.
Come back to it a month later.
But I have, in terms of my farm runs, entirely gone over to fruit trees. Yes, the papaya trees.
But no, like regular trees?
No regular trees.
Why though?
Because it was a significant drain on resources. It's much more expensive with any tree.
If you do any tree above like I think was started to be like really expensive. Yes. But I did willows. But
the XP is so tiny with willows.
But it's a small, nice extra boost though.
It's true.
And it's cheap also.
Yeah, willows are cheap.
Yeah.
But it seemed no, I'm giving the impression of having come up with the strategy myself. No, I watched a guide on YouTube and it said that after a certain level, I don't remember what it was. It doesn't really. It's not beneficial anymore to mess with any types of trees, unless you're willing to pay a lot for them. So
True.
the guy just dismissed, and I haven't. I just haven't, because I get a set of 5 papayas in a session, and that's it's slow, but it's enough. Plus a calcat tree, and every once in a while mahoganies.
Because I also stopped doing regular trees at some point on my way to 99, yeah.
And I recently achieved 87, so it's my second highest stat now. It's coming along nicely.
Look at Mr. Farmer Maggot over here with his high levels.
If I were Farmer Maggot, I would be cultivating mushrooms. That's what Maggot did.
Corn.
And corn, and beat the crap out of young hobbits trying to steal my vegetables.
But in the book, he was actually an ally and very friendly. So yes. Fucking Pete Jackson, man, he ruined everything.
He did. Horrible person.
But I think it's a bit too early in the podcast to start ranting about Lord of the Rings already. Then again, maybe this is the change we're gonna implement now, since this new season, new beginnings. I single-handedly, officially am cancelling the RuneScape topics. This is now solely a podcast about the rings. Go on, Pat. This is now called Recipe for Mount Doom or something. So what do you think about The Hobbit?
The Hobbit, oh my god. I have come at a crossroads. Because I do have something to rant about, but this is unfortunately not Lord of the Rings. And
Sadly, you have to find another podcast for that, Pat, because, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so...
Okay, all jokes and memes aside, the past minute was, it's cancelled. I changed my mind again.
Oh.
We can continue our regularly scheduled programming.
To announce you. To you. No, I think that's grammatically more correct.
To me or to you?
Well, to you.
You want to...
you.
Who's announcing who?
The announcee. No, this is the one doing the announcement, no?
The announcer
the
is
announcer
who?
And announcers to the announcee, I guess. But no, my initial question was, do you add a to? Was it announce... No, it's announced to... No, but it sounds cumbersome. How would you say, I'm going to announce to you or announce you? Or is it just like a weird sentence altogether?
I'm going to announce to you. To you, yeah.
Yeah, yeah?
Or easier is just say, I'm going to make an...
I'm going to make an announcement. Yeah,
please.
So, how did we get here? We had a segue.
We were talking about... You had a rant about something.
I had a rant about something.
Which is on the topic of this podcast.
But first we wanted to interrupt this podcast to...
we have a sponsor, no?
Special... I wish.
Yes.
No, we have... I have 95 Mining now.
Oh my god. and you haven't said a single word this far, Pat, to
very
me.
Very humble.
So, did you renounce your plan to not get the 99 mining after all?
No, this plan is still valid. It's just that I have relocated the time mining to the most AFK possible. So this is like between whatever breaks and actively not at all anymore. But passively it has worked out surprisingly well.
And where are you?
94 came and went, and now it's 95, and recently...
95 just came.
Just did.
With full force.
We still haven't even cleaned it up yet. It's so fresh.
Nice.
Silky smooth. I did get a change of scenery. Let
me guess, you are doing power mining iron. Yes, absolutely. I see it in your eyes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you finally went back to the hand quarry.
No, not at all.
Fine,
No.
you are mining amethyst.
No.
What the fuck?
The new beta, which combines... it's the XP gain is slightly higher than less that of Motherlode Mine.
Falling stars?
Nope. You get Prayer XP as an added bonus.
Oh, in the Varlamore
Yes.
mining thingy, yeah.
The calcified deposits types of things. Because per deposit you get like, was it 30 something XP drop? But the deposits or the bone shards, the blessed bone shards, they stack. So it's first of all it's since you don't need to run to the big sack and the deposit anymore. This is even more of an AFK method. Plus, I am safe even though I don't get the ores. I am saving on future dragon bones for prayer XP because the XP drops I watched from a video is quite substantial.
How's the prayer XP in there?
I haven't. I've just been mining.
Oh,
I've been collecting these shards.
So,
it's new.
So you're gonna do one big like give-in session where you get like trillions of XP in a second.
So plus, I need to get prayer to 70 anyway for some heart diary. I don't remember what. Some diary requires 70 prayer to pray at an altar while having
piety, no?
Yes, must have been piety. Yeah. So this
maybe it was the Kandarin. Maybe, yeah.
No memory, but this has been one of the goals. So,
70 is a good level to have, yeah.
Yeah, so if this is how if I can combine it, I would have been really pissed if this update had come along after I've achieved 99 because this is like a new way to get mining. And it's...
So you don't get like ores at all in there?
No, you just get the blessed bone shards and you get like larger bones that you can smash to these blessed shards.
Yeah. So I've seen a bit of it, on like on like streams and shit. Yeah.
Like talking now, it doesn't seem to make much sense because I have a clear memory that I'm mining calcified deposits, and yet what I'm getting is blessed bone shards. If this is the case, then well, yeah, but I may fuck something up.
So you're basically mining
from
RuneScape Jesus.
Yes, I am. Yes,
for his bone pieces.
Yeah.
That's nice.
With the end goal of saving money on prayer.
With the end goal of becoming a holy man yourself.
Yes, but
nice. So it seems that you have actually interacted with the new content.
I have,
nice.
And I made it to the quest after the introductory quest, the Perilous Moons. Which is
because they added the mini bosses as well, yeah.
Exactly. I've defeated one of them, the Blue Moon one.
Granule person?
No idea what they're called. But what I found out only after completing or defeating the boss, because I died there for maybe 4 times, and the reason was that you get a help from some deity who like makes a little circle appear during the fight where you have to stand so you don't get hit. But it's not as simple as standing inside the circle. Inside is like a depiction of a moon, and only 2 squares at once are highlighted. I understood this only after the fight. I was standing inside the circle and taking damage and being really confused and sad and eating up all of my crumb ones and shark. It's like, why?
Eating up all your shrimps.
And I was like, the guides all said that, well, with this, circle, you don't need to take any food at all. And I didn't even know that it's much more beneficial to hunt for the resources there. What an absolute chat. I took my own, which ends up being less efficient and more expensive to boot. So I did everything wrong, and I found out later. And now I have 2 bosses to go where I can at least hope to try to do it correctly.
Nice.
But
But how do you like the area in general, like the aesthetics or like the looks of it?
I think it's I'm not a big fan of the when you fly with the birdie things, the transportation, the mini map you have for picking your spot. I don't really. It's a bit too kind of childish.
Okay.
It's meh. It's nothing. It's not a deal breaker
for a serious gamer like Pat here.
For a 30-year-old alcoholic, it's a bit too childish.
I am the liquor. This looks too colorful to me.
But this is a complaint, and also this is the first time ever that I'm experiencing content as it emerges, and therefore, again, I might blow smoke out of my ass here, but this is the way I understand. You during the quest, you get your own little transportation bird, which means that you can fly to the snowy area you need for the quest. It has a name, don't care, it's snowy. So
Mount Everest.
Let's make it Mount Everest. And you need to... this is the starting point of the Perilous Moons.
He's currently showcasing the areas with his hands.
So, but in order to get from the place that you are dropped off to the start point of the Perilous Moons, this is a journey you need to take a few times.
He made a circle now? Yeah.
You're gonna need to take it a few times. You need to. This is a pretty big roundabout. Like, there is a shortcut, but you can get it only when you build the landing sites of your own bird next to the start point of the Perilous Moons. However, in order to do that, in addition to a bunch of clays,
I lost him like 10 seconds ago, but it's fine. Yeah, go on, Pat.
In addition to a bunch of common resources, you need a special thing. The special thing is named like bird feed or whatever. It could be called like a pile of shit. It doesn't matter.
Fish food.
Whatever. You need some things. However, you get those things by... I didn't even read how you got them. You got them with a third method. I don't know, don't care. It seemed difficult.
He's very angry now.
It seemed difficult. And as a result, you can buy the bird feed or whatever the fuck it was called. You can buy it. And the value displayed on the wiki is a couple of hundred to a couple of thousand, nothing special. However, the real
2
value
million
is, I think, was it 17k per seed, and you need 10 to build a fucking nest. And this is only right now because the content is so new, and we haven't been given ample time to farm the seeds with whatever the method they had in mind. So the seeds that have in mind are really expensive right now. This is how I understand it.
On the GE.
On the GE, yes. And so if you try to buy them and build your nest, which would make the transportation so much more convenient, you need to invest a substantial amount of money that I'm not prepared to do. And I'm angry because I'm cheap. I'm really angry at myself because I have a solution. I could buy the seed per 17k, but I won't.
He is actually, guys, really angry right now. This topic clearly has affected the sanity of this man. So, Pat, what I can summarize from the past 30 minutes: jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have the bird feed price is an inside job. It really is an inside job. It just
inside job. Maharaja job. Yeah. But I do myself really like the aesthetics of the place, at least, though.
It looks good.
It's like an interesting mix of like Aztec and like Roman stuff somehow. Like the names of the places are like pretty like Latin-esque, and there's also a Colosseum, so it's...
there's a Colosseum, yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if they also had bird feed in like ancient times that cost a lot. Seeds, for example.
This might be a valid subject for a PhD.
Yeah.
Bird seed during the Roman times. Market value. Spiritual.
Are the Aztecs the original GE tax manipulators with bird seeds? Yeah. This guy, Pat, might have actually stumbled upon something. This, as he usually does. He's a very enigmatic man.
But do you know, Ray? You mentioned earlier, you commented, I should say earlier, about the state of my sanity.
Mm-hmm.
And I am willing to admit that it has taken a bit of a dent in it.
A deep dive into the abyss.
Into Timo.
Ass.
Yes, hole of Timo. Because
yeah, okay.
Because
go on.
I am willing to segue myself this time.
Oh wow!
Into another topic that I have actually prepared.
He just pulled off his fucking PhD thesis tier fucking thingy.
The thing is, I took a train to.
If you thought this past rant was something, guys, now fucking hold your pipe and glasses, because this is gonna be one for the fucking ages. Carry away, Pat.
I was sitting on the train on my way here, and I had to come up with the questions we have for the next
I like
segment.
how we still think of the questions like a few hours
yes, we do.
Before the episode, even if we have like 2 months in between the recordings.
But this is normal. This is what haven't you done like a few hours before deadline ever?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you were sitting on the train.
I was sitting on the train,
thinking about the questions for the thing.
For the thing, and I got to reading my notes about Monkey Madness 1.
Oh yes.
This quest. This.
Oh yeah, now I remember. I remember the clan chat when you were actually. Oh Lord, this poor guy. Yeah,
I was reading my notes and they were not really coherent. It was just a bunch of
madman's rambling.
It was just a bunch of angry slur. And I wanted to get some level of catharsis. I wanted to put it into context. I wanted to understand I wanted to better understand what I went through and apparently still am to this point.
Yeah.
In a way.
He's still disturbed. PTSD even, probably.
I wouldn't... Everything is not resolved. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So Monkey Madness fucking 1.
So I reread the guide and I watched the refreshment to put the suffering in context, and now I'm freshly in the mindset of how much the quest really sucked ass and how weird it really was. What are you like? Did it even like touch you in a particular way? What do you remember about the quest? Like what is your emotion right now?
Well, the first time I did it was like 2000 something, and back then you didn't have the quest helper thingy. You didn't have like even like a proper wiki style guide, and it was fucking horrible.
It's unimaginable.
As soon as I landed on the Monkey Island, I did not have the fucking monkey speak stuff or the gree. Just fucking pain, you know. Every single mistake and movement that you fucked up, you were back in the beginning. How far? Yeah, straight up shoot myself in the head. It seems, Pat, you had a similar experience.
I did. I wasn't prepared. And to put this into context, I don't even fathom what this would be like to complete without the wiki guide and the RuneLite plugin.
We did have guides, but they were not like that detailed and good as or like step by step ish as the one on the wiki.
Plus, you were a little.
I was like
13,
2 years old or something.
yes, exactly. Barely one.
Yeah.
Um,
Straight out the womb still. Yeah.
Out from the ICU and behind the keyboard.
Hell yeah. Hoorah.
Let's start. Like what I remember in particular and what caused me the most problems is that at one point during the quest you need to go down a trap door on Ape Atoll in the
temple thingy.
To get the temple thingy, exactly, to get the monkey speak amulet, and in order to do that you need to reach some special ass flames that where you can mold the amulet. You need to, I don't know, throw a special ass bar into the flames, and then you can make
dropping hot bars like it's a fucking rap battle in there.
you can make your thing.
MC Pat.
But the trapdoor, this is guarded by army of steroid injecting zombie monkeys, and I didn't even know about the beta where you're supposed to find the nearest ladder and then reach the first floor and then kind of skip the areas where they are and just like drop down onto the trapdoor itself.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know. I just ran straight there.
Oh, you mean on the upper floor with the big gorilla monkeys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you need to just like...
Yeah.
But you skip because I think the number is greater on the, outside. Mm-hmm. So I just I ran for it. And you get pinned down by like most of them, and even with Protect from melee on, they will
pinned down and fisted by 10 monkeys.
That's what happened multiple times, until I finally got through that trapdoor and was able to craft the fucking amulet. That happened. I think I have a note that records of how angry I am. And
blood smeared note.
That was the fourth time, and I was livid. I was incandescent with rage by that point.
Wow.
But that was and every goddamn time you start from the dungeon.
Yeah.
And you
from
need
the
to
jail.
Pick lock and get past the 2 guards. And even though that's, it's just a pattern, it's so easy, by the end you are so frustrated that you're gonna fuck that thing up. And I was there a total of, take a while fucking guess how many times I was back in the prison, because the quest thing, it tells you by the end that you visited the prison.
Because I was in the clan chat.
Oh yeah, I wrote about it, I think.
And this man was absolutely out of his... Like at least 5 times.
At least 5 times. I was there 23 times. 23 times in
this
that
poor
fucking
man.
cell. I made friends there. I spent most of my childhood there, my golden years. I was in that cell again.
And now he's a changed man.
I was there, I think, on a number of like 3 or 4 times. I was there with the same person, and was like, it's me.
And
I know.
he also
this is horrible.
Getting fucked and fisted
by the gorillas. And everything we've talked about so far pales in comparison.
Wait, that wasn't it?
No, this is just icing on the little shit cake. But
that's the top of the iceberg.
This was just barely the tip.
And that shit goes deep, huh?
Everything is just just a laugh compared to how shitty I felt stealing that little monkey kid's fucking toys.
Yeah.
Who does that? 4 times.
In the progress of quite a few quests and in the ends, we do really have to ask ourselves, are we the fucking bad guys after all?
Let me bear with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a brief sampling of I copy pasted the wiki guide and I highlighted certain sentences.
Yeah, go on.
The backdrop. I'm not gonna even give you the backdrop. Just listen to this taken out of context.
I've been there, yeah.
Wait for the aunt to walk away. Then speak to the monkey child and tell him you are his uncle.
Yeah.
That is a huge no. That is in every conceivable context.
But you're a monkey, though.
A little kid. You wait for the guardian supervisor to fuck off, and you tell the kid
it's the animal kingdom, Pat. It's eat or be eaten, you know.
Then you progress by ripping the shit out of this little kid. Please allow me. The monkey cannot count. bearing in mind that the little monkey kid needs to collect 20 bananas. 20 bananas.
Oh yeah, and
the monkey cannot count.
Dupe him.
So you do not necessarily need 20. As long as you give him at least 5, he won't know the difference. So you are impersonating his uncle and just fucking me over in terms of his chores.
Scamming him absolutely blind.
The kid's gonna go, like, I don't know what he was supposed to do with those bananas. He's gonna go with, like, carrying 5s. Like, I got the 20. It's like, no, there's 5. But my uncle gave them to me. You have an uncle?
He's been dead for 15 years, little monkey boy.
And
Timmy is his name, probably.
Then you will proceed to wait for at least a few moments in the corridor again to see that the aunt goes away to approach the child.
Stalking in the shadows is a man wearing a monkey suit.
And if you want...
Hey kid, I got some bananas. You want some? I'm your uncle, I swear to God.
And then, if you want multiple talismans, this strategy will give you just one. If you want multiple, which you would want for finishing Recipe for a Disaster, you will need to tell the kid that you've lost your talisman, which will cause the kid to cry.
And you have to drop it in front of him, no?
You don't, because you can't have it in your inventory, so that makes sense to drop it in front of you. And then you are left to deal with the inconvenience of the crying monkey child. And to get around this, the wiki advises you to either log out or switch worlds. So, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you with my crying, said the fucking monkey child. Dear uncle, this was my only toy, and this is the 3rd time that you've lost it.
And then your uncle drops it in front of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Timmy. I seem to have lost your toy.
In plain sight. Psst. Hey, kid. I lost your toy. It's your uncle. I'm walking here, you know? And then you just fucking drop him blind again.
Oh, come on. Can't you cry faster? I'm gonna hop worlds.
Please, I have to hop worlds. He's like, what's world, uncle?
And wow. I think it turns out that you don't even need to do it so many times, because after you have obtained one of them, some guy will sell it in, it's called some guy's magical market for 1,000 GP. So essentially, for 3,000 GP.
But imagine, 3K though. That's like 15 lobsters, at least.
And then you can turn into a monkey. Fucking congratulations. Yeah. Fuck me. But I gotta say that after the 23rd time of coming out of the fucking cell, seeing daylight again, when you turn into a monkey and then you run past, or you run towards the gates with the hills on either side with the fucking asswipe monkeys who shut you down usually, and made you go into that cell. To run past them as a monkey, my heart raced. I was like, this cannot work. This simply cannot work.
They're gonna kill me again. They're gonna know.
But the herald at the gate cried, let him pass. No, it's all right. A monkey.
He shall pass. Or
a monkey wishes to pass.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to see Ape Atoll without having to sneak around.
Yeah,
this
nice.
It felt good.
You felt thank you.
I felt tearing up a little bit. This was a proud moment in my life.
And how'd you like the tunnels? The skeleton monkey tunnels?
It was tedious because, again, because if you want the 4 Kriegries, you need to kill a bunch of different monsters. Yeah. This was a bit... it was alright. It was a really long run, is all I have to say. But with Protect from melee, you should be alright. Plus there are like a number of traps, but again, meh.
Because back in the day, that was the scariest place because...
Was it?
Because you had a limited amount of prayer points, you didn't have stamina potions, and if you died, then your loot dropped in the same spot. You had no tombstone, you had no death's office. Mm-hmm. So I remember doing the first time, I was fucking scared shitless. And when I did it again this time around with my current character, I also felt that same kind of feeling, but nowadays it wasn't not an issue because we have all these easy escape boosts, you know, like staminas, the tombstone stuff, prayer potions. You actually have money for prayer potions and such. Yeah, so it was much easier. So yeah, it is a quest for sure.
I remember how horrible it felt dying in some PVM encounter, and PVM meaning like a dark wizard.
Yeah, that's
and then,
hardcore,
knowing
man.
that, I think, wasn't there like a time gap before other players were able to see your loot?
Like 2 minutes, yeah.
So you needed to get your ass. You needed
Instantly.
to haul ass there in 2 minutes.
That's like forever seared in my brain, the pain of dying in RuneScape. And
knowing,
especially in like knowing that if it's like a popular spot and you're far away, your shit's gone forever. Like it's gonna be
you're trimmed.
It's gonna be
rune helm
gobbled up so quick.
You won't even know it was there.
That you can't even say go fuck yourself, you idiot. That's my stuff. It's long gone, but by then, yeah.
All I gotta say is,
so you, yeah,
till 96 mining, it's 900 plus K.
Yeah.
XP.
I'd say the level is 95, 6, and 7 are the worst.
That is, you said it, and now I believe you. That is dismal.
And now you're there.
That's dismal.
Yeah, that's abysmal. Yeah. But if you surpass the small hurdle of 3 million EXP, Pat, then you'll be at 98, and then you're gonna feel, wow, just a bit more to go.
What gives me real hope and joy is the thought of utilizing the resources I've gathered. Well, mostly in the Motherlode mine, because
like selling them or actually
no. I will
using them in the
yes, I will
blast
furnace.
Yes,
yeah. It's not the
sure.
It's not even a whole like 1 hour trip of runite ore. I think I have only 900 something of runite, but I do have 9,000 of Addy, which is good for a few hours, and a lot more of mithril. So everything I'm gonna smith. This will give me a decent, no, not in terms of XP, but definitely
What's
in
your
terms
smithing level right now?
86.
Oh.
Definitely in terms of GP, this is a fortune that I'm sitting on in my world. I know it's very small compared to like what you made with your Karam ones, but still, this is for me. It's substantial.
Now everything over a mil still for me makes me think.
I still haven't touched my reward money I got from Eldest.
No, for the
I'm still saving it. It would be made perhaps wise to invest it somewhere, but
saving it for darker days.
Not in real life, not there. And
when you go do Monkey Madness 2 and you get to the fishing platform, now that fucking broke me.
Did it? I don't even know what this means.
I don't even.
You don't.
It's the platform where you have to be very precise with your timings.
Mm-hmm. Is it the thing where someone can catch you and then send you again to some? Okay.
That's basically the Ape Patrol monkey business that they send you back to the start, but on steroids.
But just why?
And you lose your progress when you get caught. At least it was that way when I did it. I might remember something that they changed it a bit, that you don't lose everything at least.
Oh.
Maybe. I'm not
I wouldn't know, but
100%, but
soon I will know.
Yeah.
Soon.
You have something to look forward to at least.
Also, what I want to mention, as a very positive aspect
Yeah.
is that do you know what you get as a reward for the Perilous Moons quest?
No.
You get 40,000 Slayer XP.
Oh.
For a quest that's not this high entry level. 40,000 Slayer.
That's pretty good.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That's a real positive. I'm really looking forward to that. This will finally bring me to 60. Which doesn't mean anything, but it's still 60.
It means everything, Pat.
It's precious.
Number go up equals people become happy, you know.
Number go up, life expectancy go down.
But at least you have EXP in the skill, and in the end of the day, Pat.
This is all that matters.
If we die, our body perishes, but our RuneScape account is still there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, long live RuneScape or something. I don't know. That sounds a bit cringe, but yeah, I don't know.
At least longer than us.
Probably. Probably RuneScape will exist until the heat death of the universe.
Probably. Some bot will have taken over your account.
Some bot will still be cutting views in the Varrock castle until the last millisecond that universe implodes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
I think this is ample. No, this is not the word I'm looking for. I think this is the proper time to...
Opportune
moment time to go on a little break.
And maybe even play some tunes, who knows?
Why wouldn't?
We shall see. We are here again.
Yes, we are.
And there and back again.
Like someone famous.
Who?
Your mom.
Wow. She's not here currently, sadly.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Ray.
Miss.
I'm very sorry.
Miss.
I know it sounds weird, but I can't give anyway.
Isn't Mrs. like your spouse?
Oh fuck! Yes, it is Miss. Then I fucked this up entirely.
I don't know. I'm not into incest, Pat. Please.
Irretrievably, I am very. Let's forget this. We are back. What a lovely tune that was. This has been a bit.
I really enjoyed it.
I listened to it during my spare time, sometimes at work, when I'm sleeping.
At all times, this tune is playing in my head, and your head, and our heads. So we really enjoy it. So why are we here, Pat?
We are here because the time has come.
Where even are we?
We are at the place known by the name of Place of Ray.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
And we are here to continue this horrible podcast. Horrible podcast second half, which has started.
Our second season, second halves.
Second season's first episode's second half.
First set of questions.
And answers, hopefully. I don't think we did a points tally at the end of the last one.
No.
Because who cares?
Because even if not for anything else, let me clarify. I have a lot on my heart because I've messed up a lot of the facts, and I think the latest fact that I messed up was
Again?
I know. Pippin and Mary.
Oh, one that we discussed about.
5 seconds after I stopped recording, I was like, oh, I fucked it up. Pippin was at the court of Denethor and therefore not present in the battle on the Pelennor fields. That was Mary who attacked the...
Wasn't it the opposite? Mary stabbed the Witch King.
Yes, but that was on the field. Pippin was inside of the castle, didn't partake in the battle. Mary was in the battle and stabbed the Witch King, and that was the reason Mary couldn't come
exactly.
on the little road trip to
Pippin
the Black Gates.
Was at the Black Gates.
And Mary was home thinking of whatever.
Dying, basically.
Basically, yes. So let me first of all clarify that. Then I have made a lot of factual errors during my career here, which I want to thoroughly apologize for, and really, as a little disclaimer, say that anything, even with the faintest bearing of factual truth, coming out of my mind should be regarded with the strictest skepticism and scrutiny.
A big asterisk noting that this information might be true. It's a 50-60, who knows?
Certainly not the author of the text.
That's fine. So shall we,
yes, sir.
Get into it, Pat?
I
think
as a winner of last season...
No, there are no winners, only losers here, Pat, and we are both winners in our own sense.
In losing.
Yes. Sometimes win, but always lose, Pat.
That's literally what the characteristic phrase of our podcast is.
And us in general, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Please, do you want me to start?
I think we should resolve this in an RNG way. I don't have any preference. I think we should go the rock, paper, scissors for it.
Sure.
And winner starts. Just not because it's preferable to not starting, but the winner starts asking questions.
Sure. Okay. Let's do it.
And reveal it like 1, 2, and then reveal. Like, let's skip the rock, paper, scissors part and just go 1, 2, and reveal.
Okay, fine. Yeah. I got it.
Okay, so 1, 2, reveal.
1, 2, reveal.
1, 2, reveal. Oh, just
3 times in a row, we just rolled the same elements of the game.
We both started with paper, then came scissors, and then paper again.
Stop it!
You know, statistically, I heard that men are more likely to present rock at first. So this
because
is why
we're strong, manly cavemen.
So I wanted to.
That shows
paper.
that we are not real men.
All right, so let's continue.
1, 2,
3. For fuck's sake!
1, 2.
Yes. So
finally, Pat won after all these years.
This was 5 sets. 4 of which we tied.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
All right.
Please, can I have the harder question that pertains RuneScape, please? Thank you. I'm listening.
This has to do with the Monkey Madness quest.
Yes, I already like it.
It's the question is as follows: what of the following is not? That's a negative. Is not a monkey gree.
Sure.
And I will give you a list of 3.
3. Sure.
One of them isn't a monkey gree.
He's not.
So, and the list is option number 1, a zombie monkey. Option number 2, ape atoll monkey. And option number 3, a gorilla. Which of these is not a gree? Is not a monkey gree?
Number 2.
Number 2? Yes. So ape atoll monkey isn't a gree.
Yes.
You're going to lock it in?
Yes.
That is the without undisputed correct answer. Are you gonna venture a guess what I swapped it for? What was the original? Because there is a location named Gree.
Karanja monkey, no?
Kurumjun, exactly, a Kurumjun monkey.
Yeah.
And the first one that we didn't mention is the ninja monkey.
Monkey, yeah.
All of them very painstakingly able to be acquired.
And all of them painstakingly able to kill you in a matter of seconds. And send you back to jail instantly.
And lose your sanity.
Yes.
23 times. 23.
So, Pat, would you like to hear my question?
I would, but the easier one. Let's start. Let's give it a little warm-up.
Fine. I don't know if it... Like, they're both, like, kinda, out there. I'll just start with a question, Pat. I think it's easier.
Wow.
The quest Knight Sword.
Okay, go on.
The a certain Imkando dwarf that we talked about, Thurgo.
Who's living at the far end of a peninsula somewhere
Yes.
in the south.
He requests a certain item from you to do his things.
Yes, he does. It's a pie.
What is that item?
It's a pie, but what kind
It
of
is a
pie is
pie.
it? It's a pie that you will evidently, because it's a quest that you do fairly early. You don't need a high cooking level for it. It's a pie, but it's not a pie that you would normally gain health from. I want to say it's a blueberry pie, but can I hear the options? Are there any?
I can give you the options, yeah. Is it a white berry pie? Is it a red berry pie? Or is it just a berry pie?
Seriously?
Without the suffix at all.
Oh wow! I would have.
White bread or just berry?
I would have. I was fairly certain there for a while that it's gonna be blueberry, but well, at least it's berry something. White berry doesn't sound familiar at all. Red berry, I guess, but just a berry pie. No, I remember that there was a prefix. There was a pie of something. Doesn't seem familiar, but I'm gonna go for red berry. Just because I don't think it's white nor a plain berry.
Is that your
Yes.
final answer?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh well, Pat.
Time to drink.
That is the right fucking answer, Pat. Well done. He does require a red berry pie.
Wow, did not remember.
Yeah.
Red berry pie.
I think the white berries are poisonous. I think you used those in the Romeo and Juliet, the poison potion thingy.
Maybe.
And I don't think there exists just the berry in RuneScape.
Didn't seem familiar.
So I tried to help you out a bit there with omitting the blueberry option.
I would have picked it for sure.
Yeah, I saw that in his eyes, guys, that he was dead set on blueberry, and yeah.
So this is how I'm shown mercy in my life in general. This
Sometimes.
People just take pity, and I.
No, Pat, it's not pity. It is.
Disdain.
I just want to see my friends succeed. Okay.
Fake it until you make it. Yes.
Fake it, make it, and then bake it into a cake, and then eat it.
Break it into some shards and get prayer.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That is. Ray, are you ready for your next
Yes,
question?
please.
Are you? Bearing in mind that this is the easier one. Mm-hmm. And this, for the first time ever, I think...
Monkey Man is... Okay. No.
In this series, I'm not talking about the season. This the first easy OSRS question this season. This would be a bit silly.
Wow.
What I am thinking of...
Silly, huh?
Is...
Off the rails this man is.
Ever. This during this concept of a podcast. Ever. First time ever. Oh, shit.
This will be cut out. In the world.
Wait, how do you add the little beep? Beep. I need to find the sound effect for beep. Oh, if not, can't find, I'm just simply gonna go beep and then superimpose that then.
Yeah.
Beep. God damn! Wow.
The first time that this has been done in the known universe.
I'm walking on very thin ice here. What I wanted to say is this the first time this season. Mm-hmm. No, fuck me.
Oh my god.
We're gonna edit this.
No. I'm telling you, keep all of this in.
First time ever. Let's just
first time ever in the history of everything.
Ever.
Yeah, please.
You're not gonna get 3 options. This is a true or false question. Don't after
Okay, fine,
after
fine.
what I've been through now. Don't even
This is the
make
first
that
time
little
ever I have ever
heard
witnessed
this concept.
a
I'm not
true
even talking
and
about the
false
show.
question.
I'm talking about ever a true or false question.
Please explain the premise of a true or false question real
It's
quick
that you
in
can
like
really,
5 words.
You answer yes, no, one right.
All right, got it.
So,
Yes, please.
but it's about Monkey Madness 1.
Fuck. Oh my god. All of this intro, I really hoped. Okay, Pat. Do tell. I'm excited.
Here's the statement. Monkey Madness 1. The entire quest was created by one intern at Jagex during a single summer. True or false?
True.
It's true. It's actually true.
It sounds something that would actually... I think I've even heard about it. Yeah, that some of the quests like were banged out by basically random people like in the course of a few months. Yeah, and it's one of the most iconic quests. So this intern really brought in the money, you know.
I found it by accident, just purely by accident. I was scrolling
That's
on
nice
the
trivia though. Yeah.
on the wiki page, and at the bottom it has essentially like a list of fun facts. Mm-hmm. And one of them was that it was one intern, and then I watched the YouTube video, and yes, the same intern went and did again. Just fucking kill me for being wrong here, but I would guess that he also was associated with the Thai boy quest, the 3 Thai boys, and also
Thai boy.
other interns have come up with Edgar's ruse and something else. So, but apparently this particular intern had a bit of an ego, and he put under question whether or not Maud Ash was gonna end up being a content creator, and this was way back in 2004. Well, he was wrong, but he later, I think he got on board with a startup, sold that, and the wiki, or like whatever source we have, states that he's living the life of a millionaire. So this is his life. What an intern, eh?
So this guy just made the quest that tortured Pat 20 years later down the line.
But if you incorporate
Eat the rich, one might say.
impersonating an uncle of a clearly minor monkey character,
That
this
raises
is
some questions about the person itself, him or herself. Yeah.
a number of questions.
Wow.
This,
Would you also like to hear a question?
I'm essentially an ear.
I
big
have
ear.
also
A question.
a
That's wonderful.
question for you, Pat. So, with the release of RuneScape 2, they added a new, very strong boss monster, which was the Calphite Queen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which to this day is really fucking annoying and pretty hard in the terms of its strength. Which monster was the strongest, biggest, badass person, beast, creature, human, who knows, before the Calphite Queen in RuneScape Classic?
I remember watching a video that gave the answer to that was the question. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna go with Obor. Mr. Obor.
Think RuneScape Classic. Back in the day, 2003 or 2 or some shit.
You're saying that the question, who was the biggest, baddest boss before Calphite?
Back in the day.
And it wasn't Obor.
Obor is a really new add-on.
Obor is a new add-on? Oh, fuck me.
Do you want options?
Sure, before the next logical would be the dragon. The where the fuck was the boss of Dragon Slayer 1?
It was also a boss in members world of RuneScape.
Shoot. Now I'm out of guesses.
Was it Obor? Was it Urgo the dwarf? Or was it the King Black Dragon?
Well, I guess it must have been the Black Dragon.
Was it the King Green Dragon?
No, it must have been the Black Dragon then, because black is definitely for members. But that's not even like a boss. That's my final answer, yes. With all this hand holding, this I can see.
Yes, Pat, you're right. It was the King Black Dragon, aka KBD.
Do you know what is in the level? Is it
240 something? Remember, in RuneScape Classic, it was a really hard boss.
Wait, but Obor is 130 something, no?
Levels in RuneScape don't make sense anyway for the monsters. Some who are level 5010 are weaker than fucking KQ, so
Cal
I mean...
fights is really low, but hits real hard. But didn't Obor have like some kind of a niche? Like
Obor is with Bryophyta the only like the free-to-play bosses.
Free-to-play, exactly, yes.
But those were added well into our OSRS.
I see.
They weren't a thing even in RS2. So yeah.
So a King Black Dragon then. Okay, yeah. This wow.
He was the pinnacle of like a hard
PVM
boss in RuneScape for ages, yeah.
But there wasn't. It was the essence of the fight. I guess was the same as with lower level monsters. You just hit and see what happens. There wasn't this tile pattern. You didn't need to run in a certain.
Especially in RuneScape Classic, there was no like special mechanics. You were locked in combat for the first 3 hits.
Yeah, you couldn't.
And then you had to walk away, eat fast, and then engage in the same sort of combat for 3 turns again.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
And it hit hard, and you didn't have all this like super boosting prayers. Your best gear was like a dragon battle axe or a dragon longsword. The only strength boosting stuff you had was basically the strength Ami or the Dragonstone Ami. So yeah.
Yeah, your mom kisses your goodbye, and this is the only help you're gonna get.
So yeah, the KBD. So it seems that we have a question left, Pat. Now
we do.
Shall we head into it?
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Because this is a bit gimmicky. This is a bit
silly one again, huh?
This is you could say that it's frivolous.
Sure, I'm yes, please. Hit me. What was Frodo's name? Peak comedy.
What secret?
Oh no.
What secret?
Oh no.
Was the steward of Gondor, Denethor, concealing under his black cloak? What secret was he hiding beneath his black cloak?
He is big.
Black.
I don't think he was black.
Would you like to hear some options?
Yes, please.
You would.
Yes, please tell me.
You're not gonna the hiding something beneath Denethor's black cloak doesn't ring any bells. Fair enough. Here are the options. What? It might have been anything really. You don't know. The options are his armor and his sword. Option A.
That doesn't sound like a secret.
The Palantir. Or C. Boromir's vambraces.
It's B then.
Let's not get too hung up with the secret part.
He did have a Palantir though, but he didn't like constantly keep it on him.
So, if anything can be put to question, it's the word secret. Well, we can paraphrase. What was Stuart Denethor hiding or concealing behind his black cloak?
Because Boromir's vambraces were on Aragorn. No? Yes? Oh my god, Pat is... Fuck. Because Aragorn took them when Boromir died. Or was it the movie only thing? God damn it, I have... yeah. This question does stump me, Pat. Fine, I'll go with the vambraces.
Go with the vambraces. Is this your final answer?
Yes.
This was a movie thing.
Yeah.
When Aragorn was kind of parting with Boromir, he just thought it would make sense to take his vambraces. Both in the books and in the movie, Denethor was holding something, but I'm not even sure it was vambraces. It was something, some kind of a
the horn
guard. The cloven, yeah, the horn. The horn.
Cloven in half.
In half.
Yes.
And it might have been a piece of armor as well. I'm not sure. In fact, underneath his black cloak, the man kept in secret for years, and even during nights, his armor and his long sword.
Oh, so
he was living.
That's the answer.
That's the answer.
Oh.
He was living with his armor, even sleeping in it, because, as he said, that the body grows frail if one is without armor.
That's what
You know, a steady set of exercise would do as well, but if you want to sleep in
and keeps you safe as well,
a breastplate, then be my guest. Knock yourself out
against any ruffians.
Against all and any ruffians.
Against rapscallions who might want to have tussle with you in the middle of the White Court. You know?
A little tussle, huh?
Yeah.
Up to some shenanigans.
Yeah.
The Palantir was never, as far as we know,
was always on like the
tower,
pedestal,
the tower thing. And soldiers often reported, sometimes reported light coming out of the whatever the
because
tower.
Sauron actually was messing with his mind to show that the Gondor is doomed. They have 10 million orcs on standby.
Mm-hmm. Because they used to say that the Lord of Gondor was in deep battle with the Dark Lord. And it was a mental battle. And even though the Palantir could not lie, you couldn't actually lie, as far as I know.
Maybe.
Distort facts, say that you have something that you don't have. But you can be selective in what you show. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like Instagram. You only show the positives and people want to kill themselves because they feel that they're not as great.
You show your army of orcs on Instagram and people die.
Just capitulate.
Yeah, instantly.
So Sauron was an early influencer is what we find.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So yeah.
TIL. Nice. Thanks, Pat.
Don't
Cheers.
mention it.
So, would you like to answer my question? That
yes, please.
Pertains.
Let's bring an end to this shambackle. That's not a word. Shambolic? Shambolic is an adjective. How's a noun for shambolic?
What even is that?
Kind of a farce.
Okay.
I think.
A sham, you mean?
A sham. That's a sham. Like Sam. It was no sham.
It pertains to Silmarillion, actually.
Fuck me.
And it pertains the things that have given the saga its name, the Silmarils. I think you have heard about them.
On a postcard somewhere.
The gemstones that were crafted by the High Elf Feanor eons ago.
Now known as Swarovski crystals.
He's now a diamond magnate that deals in blood diamonds because he slayed his kin. XD. My question is, what do the Silmarils contain?
Starlight. Raised faces.
Kinda.
Raised faces.
You are on a really right path. They contain a light of some sort, but what light?
A light from the first tree or some shit?
Keep going.
It's something that... no, because it was only Galadriel who remembered something that the others had forgotten, but the Silver Elves would contain...
Yes.
Why do you want to say a tree?
Tree?
Like a special Christmas tree? Around Jesus' time, the first ever Christmas tree?
There might have been more than one tree.
There might have been more. 2 trees is
The
better.
light of...
The light of 2 trees.
Of the 2 trees. Nice,
Of
Pat.
the
That's
2
the right
trees. Okay,
answer.
Okay. But the trees are, of course, as we know, one is spruce and the other is...
I don't know the...
mahogany.
They were the Middle Earth's sun and moon. The 2 trees.
Oh, represented as trees then.
Yeah, which gave the light to the world.
Uh-huh.
And there was a pool underneath them which collected their sap and stuff to, spread like life and the light of the 2 trees.
Mm-hmm. But does...
They had names as well, but I don't remember the names.
But is the tree of Gondor in any way associated? Was it like a distant relative or whatever?
I think it was, yeah, like something to do with the seeds of the first trees. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what I really like was the part where Sam got to just plant essentially like a handful of seeds with a bunch of dust, and the whole of Shire was covered in pretty much like a botanical garden.
Super trees and shit, yeah.
Especially after being made into a little factory. That was nice. I like that.
Yeah. So Fëanor, crafted the Silver Rails to contain and basically steal the light of the trees for himself to like keep in that sense.
Oh, so he was an asshole.
Fëanor was an asshole, yeah. And he also asked for Galadriel's hair. Because in her hair, the light of the first or the 2 trees was still present and in her eyes.
So when Gilmway asked for strands of hair, he was actually taking the...
Basically, Galadriel was giving him the highest honor that an elf could bless to another living being, and especially to a dwarf due to the history between elves and dwarves.
That I
which was
did
less
not
than
know.
Polite, yeah.
I thought it was just like... I didn't know about the hair containing the... God damn.
Well, not in the sense like containing, but like it's somehow like shown, or like it's somehow still had the shine of the first trees because reasons.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Oh, that adds an extra layer of meaningfulness.
I might be talking out of my ass though.
Doesn't feel too good, does it? This is how I always feel whenever I open my mouth. But I believe you, obviously.
Yeah. I'm right. Thank God.
You're right. Hair of Galadriel
Was described as golden touched with silver and seemed to shine with the light of the 2 trees of
Valinor. Wow.
Valinor. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and Fëanor asked her for a strand of
Some
his of her hair, like for 3 times. Galadriel said, "Fuck off."
Oh, so Gimli wasn't even the first to ask.
No.
Oof. Wow.
And then Galadriel gave Gimli 3 strands.
So Fëanor was like, "What the fuck?"
Luckily, or sadly, he had perished by then eons ago. So yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, true. The lore is pretty fucking cool, though.
It's thick.
I might say.
It is thick. Yeah.
So yeah, her giving him her hair was like the ultimate like friendship token in between elves and dwarves to bury the hatchet, so to say, which was still up like 3 ages or some shit, and she was like, "Please, let's just fucking stop. Who cares, you know?"
I'm leaving anyway. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, exactly.
Other people are gonna have
I'm
to
just
associate with you.
going to fuck out Valinor in the end. Well, Gimli did also go to Valinor in the end.
Yes,
So
that's interesting.
the only dwarf who ever
Ever.
did.
Really?
Yeah. And as a bonus question, who destroyed those 2 trees?
Some lumber company, some timber, some.
They finally got the access from our government, and they chopped the whole forest down. Yeah.
What was it, Sauron?
Not really. No.
Was it his boss? The Morgoth?
Almost, yeah. He was the part of it, yeah. Shelob had the predecessor, like the primordial big spider darkness thing, Ungoliant, like basically ancient darkness which took shape of a huge spider.
That's nasty. And that destroyed the trees.
And that devoured the trees, yeah. Like Morgoth basically broke into the elf lands and then gave access to the spider to devour all of the light, basically, yeah. That's pretty bad.
That's not optimal.
That's not optimal, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this has been a productive.
We have had answers. We have had some questions.
Questions have been answered, I would say.
We have had a massive nerd lore dump again.
But just let us not forget that this man sitting across from me is
Who's
the
that?
proud owner of 5 pets acquired in no more than 2 months. This is insane.
And this man who's sitting opposite of me,
On top.
we're not there yet. Maybe later. He is the proud owner of Dragon's Scimitar from the Monkey Madness 1 quest.
Yes, I am. I bought it the instant.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's an achievement and a half, man.
The strength
And
boost.
95 as well. Mining.
That's respectable.
I'd say that's pretty decent.
I'm fairly pleased. I am.
I can be happy with that.
I'm
For you.
for a time, at least until I hit 70, which shouldn't even take too long. 70 prayer. I'm
No.
gonna stick to the new place, and then from then on we will see. But yeah, as an AFK method, the mining is gonna continue, and when I finally get to utilize all the resources I've gathered, this is gonna put a big smile on my face. I'm looking forward to that.
Your bank is gonna be filled to the brim with all kinds of metal things.
And arguably one of the most tedious grinds, having been done. It would be a joke to grind fletching after that, I imagine.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So that's a few number of things to look forward to.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna continue my Muspa grind and still catch some Chinchampas and see what we see.
And to clarify, are you just one quest again away from the quest cape, the Perilous Moons, or is there something else?
I mean, they released 4 new quests with Barlamore.
One is the
thingy.
Hunter Guild, and the 4th one I can't actually remember.
I think there was like a frog quest or some shit as
Frog
well.
quest, okay.
So there's like
So there's
4
some
new
content. Of which one you have
smallish-
done?
the first one,
Yes.
yeah, the introductory, I think, yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's
We have things to do, look forward to, I think.
and now we'll see you in a month or so.
Who knows?
Not me.
Probably sooner than next year, but
The producers will know.
the producers who are sitting somewhere in space waiting intently for our words to edit.
Waiting for this trend.
And we're still here. So yeah, Pat.
I have been Pat. Thank you for reminding me of who I am. This is how you remind me of who I really am. Quotation. Trademark. Whatever I need to copyright.
Life truly is a highway.
I am gonna write it.
Life is a highway.
All night long.
All night long. I am Ray, and this
Pat.
has been the second episode.
Of this, no. Start over. Let's start the whole thing
This
over.
has been the second half of the first episode of the second season. Oh my god, I nailed it.
First try.
Yep.
Like a professional. Of our podcast called...
Recipe?
For disaster.
Disaster, I don't know, man. Who even knows?
Not really.
Anyway. Toodles!